Green flag coming out for the Justice Brothers mini stock. Steve Patterson takes him to the green.
Here we go.
4 wide. Wow. 3 wide for the lead, Steve Patterson. Kevin Bernhardt and which Rogers is that, Jeffrey?
That is Jacob Rogers driving the Tyler Rogers machine.
Exactly.
Seth, you have to turn, Seth.
Yeah, Seth, you got that's not the half mile. You don't run up there. So Bernhardt out front. Jacob Rogers in the second spot, sliding.
Steve Patterson in the 0. He started on the pole.
That's right, and he's slipping back.
Yeah, they must have had the qualifying setup still on that.
Oh well. Daryl Scoggins in the 3rd spot, Richie Altman in 4th, and we have a 4-car battle up front. Schmidt in the 55, he's in the 5th spot, so 555.
Bernhardt. Bernhardt is sideways tonight.
Rogers to the inside, Patterson around. Keeps it going, everything's good, but we have a battle for the lead.
Scoggins, you got to watch out for that 2
I know.
car.
Yep.
So fast. And let's talk a little bit about why the 2 car is now here and the 1 is.
Because the familiar driver that always catches things on fire, Jacob Rogers,
Fireball Rogers,
almost burnt that car. The number 2 car usually drives to the ground last night. So they decided to bring, as Dad would put it, they pulled that car off the shelf. I just would like to know how big of a shelf they have at home.
Yeah. Tommy.
But we still have a
mini
great
stocks. You just have a bookshelf for this.
That's
thing.
true. Yeah, you can't do that with the classic stock.
You realize we're still side by side for the lead.
That's right.
And already on lap number 5. Oh boy!
3 wide for the lead now, Jeffrey. Scoggins to the inside, under the yellow line. If that wasn't contact, that was as close as you can get.
I don't think Rogers is going to be very happy about that.
Yeah, I wonder if, Rogers had the fast car under them.
Bernhardt has a sideways car under him.
That's true, and Scoggins had the car that's going for the lead. But I'm sure that's something that Rogers is not used to.
Do you realize this is all a 5-car battle for the
I love it. Here comes Richie Altman now in the number 66 Purple Meanie. They're going to the inside of Steve Patterson. Hang on, Bernhardt.
He did.
Great driving. Great driving.
I think Bernhardt's drifter all of a sudden.
Yep. He's sliding that thing. It's loose.
Contact.
Now here comes Mr. Schmidt in the Insufficient Funds Ford Pinto.
Great sponsor. Always been with them. They're like Insufficient Funds to Rod Schmidt is like DuPont to Jeff Gordon.
I know. Now some say that's unfortunate, but at least it's consistent.
Yeah, so when he makes his Hot Wheel for his car, you always know what you're going to get.
Yep. Rogers is all over the bottom line of that track.
Look at this battle we have going on. Although it's actually a lapped car versus not a lapped car. Yeah, I got there. I figured that one out.
Bernhardt's just sliding the tires over there, out of the corners.
I wonder if Bernhardt's driving on old tires.
That's a lot of the cases for a lot of these guys out here. Can't afford new tires, can't afford used tires. So you just run what you bring. Sometimes even pulling it out of the backyard.
Hey, whatever saves money.
That's what everyone's doing here.
We know what it's like to try and save money for low budget TV.
Yep.
And to those that try to be cheap, we salute you.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Just like last week, AC/DC announced.
That's right, dude. AC/DC's gonna start suing us. Scoggins.
Daryl Scoggins is sliding, but is gaining more ground on the 66 of Richie Altman.
Beautiful sunset to our right. Oh, with contact.
Yep. I was going to say Rogers and Bernhardt. They're both sideways over there.
See, the sunset's burning, but I think these 2 tippers are about to get a little hotter.
I don't know if there's contact. I didn't see it, Trevor. You probably saw it more than I, but I just think that both of them are just sideways.
Oh, and you know what? I'd like to give a shout out to someone who's not racing in this race tonight. Sick at home is the Morgan machine, number 11.
Yeah. I guess he's got diverticular something.
I think
I won't even try to say it.
He was a diver and he got stung.
Whatever, it doesn't sound good. Big medical terms don't sound good to me. But hopefully he gets well and brings it back out here.
At least we don't have spelling contests here at Toyota Speedway.
So right there, as much as that's fun to watch, that's a battle on the track. Here on lap
still
number
fun
16.
to watch, even.
That there is a battle for 4th.
There's an RV mini stock. And a crazy cameraman.
Closing up on halfway for the Justice Brothers mini stocks.
Closing in? Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I thought this was a 40 lapper. All of a sudden, for some reason.
Halfway now for the number 10, Daryl Scoggins.
35 laps and halfway we are there now. Rod Schmidt working his way on the inside of Scary Larry Haw.
Oh, washing up a little bit.
He got scared. Scary Larry. They actually put his cars in haunted houses because they scare people.
I mean, look at it. Have you seen the driver too?
I've seen him in a truck.
All right, so 11 laps to go out here for the Justice Brothers mini stock race.
It almost looks like Larry Haw, Scary, has some smoke. He was having some engine issues earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't quite remember what it were. I believe it had something to do with carburetor or fuel or something.
One thing I know he's been saying is this car is not geared for this track. He says it would go a lot faster, he just doesn't want to spend the money. So, as everyone does. But at least he knows that he's getting close to the wall. And that he knows what to fix.
He's still trying to figure out how to go around this track full throttle. It's not working.
That's true.
You know, the last time the mini stocks were out here, we were up here for like 5 straight hours. And
well, this is our first straight hour.
Yeah.
Lap number 27 now. Scoggins pulling a big lead out there.
Let's see where Scoggins is. There's
right
Steve Patterson.
Here. And second spot is right there. Rich Altman. Last race out, Rich Altman and Mr. Schmidt duked it out there for the second spot. We actually got Schmidt to buy a DVD.
Yes, $5 DVD because it was on YouTube.
Yep, that's right.
LBTVDVDs.com.
We just didn't feel right that needed to be on a DVD when our quality of our video was very bad. So
you can say that about every video.
Very true. Very true, Jeffrey. You can leave.
There go the sales of our DVDs.
All right.
No, but of course, folks, I'm kidding.
5 laps to go, says the flag man.
Tommy, our tape was low budget.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what prompted us to just throw that one on YouTube.
Yep, absolutely.
Scoggins, however, is not being low budget right now. I remember in the last race you actually made a comment about how it's entertaining to see how far ahead you can get.
I mean, as a driver, I would say so, and as a fan, we all know Scoggins has a good chance to win every weekend. So why not see how far he can extend that lead every race? You know,
one defining factor of this division, and it's just something I see every season, it feels like, is you always have one car dominating. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Remember when Rich Garber was out here in the 67 car?
Yep.
He pulled the same thing Scoggins was.
Yep, absolutely.
And then 2 seasons ago, before Scoggins got on his winning route, or at least his winning every race thing,
Rogers.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems there's always a car that's going to be up front.
White flag out this time by for Daryl Scoggins.
Just one of those things about the mini stocks. You get that thing hooked up, and you get supercharged.
That's right. Into turn 3. Out of turn number 4, let's see if he does a big old slide. No slide this time. Daryl Scoggins takes the win in the Justice Brothers mini stock race. Second, Rich Hellman. Third, Roger Smith.
Oh, here's a
There's the slide. Well, he's doing that all race, so that's not surprising.
Yeah, but it was exciting.
Very exciting.
Hey, and you know what? Everyone finished the race.
That's all that matters.